of humanism stands above you.
Oh,
A
God, it's
precious
so
and complex
sexy and
wax
smooth. I
painting
love the
on a
voice.
single pane of glass. A crack runs across the length of her body, her face oval and sad.
Yeah, so we looked at the figure and we figured that the figure might be given to the people that like the figures. That was basically the figure was something that we might present to her. She has the lungs of truth. We learned that about the lungs of truth.
Yes, we all are. Her name, body, and rule are synonymous with humanism. The laws we enforce are DeLorean in origin.
I'll just follow the ones I did last time.
It's not spiritual, it's constitutional. The DeLorean system does not demand faith, only accordance.
Looks like I can't give this figurine to her. Hey MK, how you doing?
Why?
Because she's a stained glass window.
That does seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant something else?
Like what? Is the task still on?
I don't know. What are we thinking of? Part of your mind has gone on to other things already.
Okay.
Only a strange little sadness remains. The mother of humanism towers above you. A wax painting on a cracked pane of glass. Nothing has changed in her expression.
Man, they do so much in this game with so little effects. Like the little bit of wind rustling, a little bit of humming, and then just the choir chorus. So good. Give talk back to the lady.
What is it?
Are you the lead programmer of Wirral Untethered by any chance?
Yes. Or no. Not anymore. That project is dead.
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather sad. Something passes over her face before she straightens her back.
I didn't break anything, did I?
No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
Doesn't look like a big loss to her. Sorry, but who are you? What are you doing here, even though we already confirmed who she is?
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde,
What?
the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages.
It's so funny. Like, do you normally like go up to the street and be like, who are you? And they're like, actually, here are my qualifications. And I speak this many languages, and in school I got an A in history.
If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Hire her. Have you seen the Crab Man? Have you seen anyone suspicious, say, a woman named Ruby? I think she already said no. Why are there so many machines in this place? Because she's a computer guy. What are you doing in an abandoned church? It seems like she's investigating the anomaly in sound down there. How do you feel about anodic dance music? How do you feel about manufacturing large quantities of drugs? That's my kind of guy. Have you seen the Crab Man?
Nope.
But you know he's around.
Yes.
He's seen you. He must have seen you. It sounds like you're not worried about him at all.
No. You're right. I'm not.
But he could murder you. He could be a murderer. Have you seen anyone suspicious, say a woman named Ruby?
What? No. No one's suspicious around here.
She's not going to give you very long answers. What are you doing in an abandoned church?
You really like those questions, don't you?
Yes. I need to make sure you're not hiding anyone here. I'm a police officer. It's my job to ask questions. You're occupying a public space. I need to know what you're doing here. Yeah, sure.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
She says, ready to stand her ground. What research?
I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Kim's like, I smell bullshit. Is the hole connected to the data loss in your journal?
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
A hole in the world? What does that mean exactly?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
She's suddenly absorbed in the conversation, waiting for your answer.
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
I thought I was good at logic. I thought it was... Oh, it's only 3. Shit. Hold on a moment. Does it mean we're now living in a world that has holes in it? I can't even understand how we're talking about something that doesn't exist, yet alone measure it. I don't know. I'm not here for some science. I just want to solve a good old-fashioned murder so I can go home. Does it mean we're living in a world that has holes in it?
I don't know. Are we? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. But how do I figure it out?
I can't even understand how we're talking about something that doesn't exist, yet alone measure it.
You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, which is what I've been trying to do. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins.
Hydrotransducers. So that's what those water basins are. Devices for recording sound through water.
I would have worked that out anyway. Hope the weather gods are more friendly at your side. It's actually okay in England. It was hot yesterday. It's actually quite mild today.
But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
She grows silent, staring at a circle of basins. It looks like some ancient ritual.
But does it have anything to do with necroplasmic life forms? Ghosts, in everyday parlance.
Does it have anything to do with ghosts? Do you have any idea where this hole might be located? You say the research isn't going well. Why not? Where's the hole located?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
She looks back up, eyes trying to pierce the pitch black heights above, but without much success.
Only a faint
crabman would help.
crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark. Most of the tower disappearing into the shade. Strange things may flourish in the dark.
Now shut up, Inland Empire, for fuck's sake. Why there?
There's this place at the back of the church, a place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow, and the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
I made $4,500 in dividends today. Well, look at you, Mr. Richie Rich. Jesus, wow. Congratulations. Fucking hell.
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
This is where the Crabman lives.
I know.
You don't think Crabman might be somehow responsible here?
No, I don't.
Could you ask him to look up there to see, like, becoming friends with the Crabman sounds like a positive thing for you in order to be able to get your hydrotransducers up there in order to be able to study it, right? Right? Like, right? Surely she'd be more interested in the Crabman. He seemed helpful to her. Why isn't it going well?
Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the Swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
Does it have anything to do with ghosts?
Ghosts? No, I don't think so. I don't believe in ghosts.
What about other supernatural entities? Right, nothing to do with ghosts. Start writing it down in your ledger. Yeah.
You do know there's no need to officially document this information, right?
She has already turned back to her keyboard.
That's all I wanted to know about the scary 2mm hole in the world for now.
Great. Thanks.
Why are there so many... Why are so many machines in this place?
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
Why do you need an antenna?
I use the AR-1 as my RAIM prefect processing unit.
Wait, what?
RAIM prefect. My radio computer.
She needs to roll that R a bit more. And that antenna is its processing unit?
Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
No, I'm a master circuit bender. I know everything. Not really. I know a little. I don't really know much about anything in this world, to be honest. Fair?
Alright. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna.
What is on air?
On the front. The unified front of radio waves. Licensed and controlled by Lintel in the East in Celindic region. It's all around us. That's what on air means.
Perform operations up on air? Like they're processing?
Like love.
Shut up, conceptualization. What the fuck are you talking about? What a useless comment. Why'd I level you in the first place? You're useless. What's wrong with you? And the AR1, is it a good antenna?
I guess it is. So far, I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been surprisingly stable. But it's not the cheapest one on the market, so I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians.
Conceptualization's pretty good. Not as good as Inland Empire, but still. Even with the like love, what does that even mean? It doesn't mean anything. Come on. Come on. Like the storyline? Yeah.
Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieux dedicated to that sort of thing.
Who said I want to buy an antenna? Like, she just assumes that I want her shit. Okay, what are you doing with the radio computer?
I'm working.
Get fucked.
The machine
Bitch.
seems almost alien with its pulsing core, the light casting her face in a strange shadow.
I know what reference it was making, MK. Come on, I know the reference.
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
Kim, assault that woman.
It's not just rudeness. It really is hard to concentrate on whatever she needs to do, and you're not helping.
I'll try not to touch anything. Next question.
Great.
I don't feel like talking to her about drugs. Yeah, I'll leave her. I'll leave her in peace. What a helpful lady. Okay, right. Offer figurines to Dolores Day. Help Ravers start a nightclub. I feel like I'm just going to arrest the Ravers, honestly. They were just incredibly annoying. God, that's creepy. Well, there's nothing else to do in here. Feel like I have researched the church. Babbity boopy. Good job, me. It's extremely late. Ask about Ruby in the village. The washerwoman is hiding something. Look around. Maybe get into her shack somehow? She gave me a key. Right? Can I go into a shack without sleeping? I guess that's the question. Right, we've got infinite time, basically, to investigate now, right? You can imagine why calls become terrible sometimes. What? What? I've gone mad. Do you think I just feed my money into the machine again? If you go into the shack now, he'll assume you're sleeping, so he'll leave. Okay. But I'll be able to stay up. Buzz hum, the electricity flows through the wires with audible power.
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad.
Oh, I'm gonna touch it. I'm just gonna look closer.
It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
It might be a clue.
A clue? You think our suspect is a seagull who's been defecating on unsuspecting jacket?
It could have been multiple seagulls. I love how you can just fuck with Kim.
A poet could write a dozen verses and still not begin to capture the profound vexation in that sigh.
Okay, conceptualization, you can stay now.
You should still take it.
Use the interact button to inspect it. The filthy rag has been at the mercy of the elements for quite some time. It's streaked with seagull shit and abnormally stiff from God knows what natural processes. You can't even tell what brand it is.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound.
Man, how did this jacket get so disgusting?
It's a sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. Are you sure you can stomach it?
Yeah.
It occurs to you that you're not even holding the jacket itself, but rather the thick crust of jetsam and seagull shit that ensconces it.
Unwanted material or goods that have been thrown overboard from a ship and washed ashore. Okay.
It smells like a dead sea creature,
Hey there.
tangled in
Hey,
grey
Anthos.
strands of seaweed. It must have spent quite some time in the water before the tide deposited it ashore.
Okay, but what's the crust made of?
Somehow, it was carried or dragged to the boardwalk. If not by human hands, then perhaps the feral dogs that prowl the beaches at night.
For anyone that's just come in, we just finished with the church and now we're just doing late night exploration. We've got $81 dues, which is an infinite amount of money. And we're just basically going north till we hit Land's End at this point. That's the plan at the very least. We need to talk to the Ravers and arrest them, Kappa Kappa. And also we need to investigate the house of the washerwoman. That's our objectives.
The faint impressions of many footprints are also present, though it's impossible to tell what kind or how many. Suffice to say, the jacket spent some time on the ground before someone draped it over the railing.
Okay, that's pretty disgusting. What happened? What someone put on the railing? Yeah.
The crust is hard. This jacket spent at least a day baking in the sun. Who knows what happened to it then?
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't think about any of this.
It's too late. You've already thought about it, and now your hands are covered in muck.
Ooh, ooh, flick your hands.
Now you're just flicking that shit everywhere. This is a
I knew it was
disaster.
gonna damage
You'll
something.
never get the smell out.
I thought it was gonna damage my health, to be honest. Again. See if I can keep damaging myself by repeatedly interacting with it. Have I still got my combat clothes on? Yeah, I've still got my combat clothes on. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Shirt, that's what I need to change. Do I want shivers or volition? Why is that giving me a dong? Oh, because it's giving me volition, which is increasing my morale by 1, right? That's why it's dogging. Yeah. Shoes, perception is fine. I'm fine with perception. Pants, I'm fine with that. Visual calculus and drama, that's fine. And my hat is +1 encyclopedia. Cool. It just makes hat noise? Okay, it's hat noise. It's not actually me being intelligent and working out something interesting. Okay, random. Oh. A makeshift roof. Vagrants have tried to make the boardwalk habitable. That tarp will keep out neither rain, nor snow, nor wind. Postcard. This one has hell written on its back. It couldn't be further from the truth. It's the boom years, and Coron, the nicest district in Revachol West, is enjoying a sun-drenched day. Tall and handsome buildings rise from the riverside. Steel, iron, and yellow limestone, with cloud shadows sliding on the facades. Cute. A coin-operated weighing machine. Hasn't been used for a decade. Oh. Oh, encyclopedia glasses. Okay, get down here to the glasses section. Whose idiotic idea was square and beige plastic frames anyway? Beige is the colour that does not look good on anyone. Not to mention that seeing this world through these exceedingly thick lenses feels almost nauseating. So I got the encyclopedia hat and the encyclopedia glasses. These are net +1, so I probably should wear them. Whereas these are net 0. So I actually get 1 point for this. Exploring the boardwalk? Seems like it. Ooh, free money. Ooh, 73. We need to find a way to spend this money, because we really do have an infinite amount of money. A big wine canister is open and empty. Yeah, boys. Dude.
The smell. It's awful and familiar.
Hold on, that is awful. Cover your nose.
It doesn't help. You can still smell it.
Isn't it just a rotting fish?
Don't be naive.
Oh no.
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency, that faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that.
Well, rotting fish is death, to be fair. He's not like I'm not wrong.
Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear.
Heads up, Lieutenant. Something's not right here.
The lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose.
Shoot him! Moonshine probably. Smells like tasty fermentation. Yum. Careful there. These floorboards look rotten and weak. Like me.
There's some tear, an empty
Yeah, I don't
cigarette
want to talk to
package,
you.
and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
I would like to examine the kebab wrapper.
You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads, Shish Kebab Revachol. It's no older than a day or two. No mold yet.
Thank you, visual calculus. Appreciate that.
It's hard to concentrate in the smell. The sea air brings some relief.
Cigarette package?
Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker.
Ooh, a
The
garbage
brand
can.
name reads Red Astra. Red Astra is the black market version of Astra cigarettes, known for their high tar.
Yeah, nice tasty tar. Give me the
2
tar.
empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some
Give me the
personal
bottles.
bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
A tragedy.
The lieutenant looks in the can, eyes watering from the smell.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness.
Give me the fucking tar. Give me the tar. Give me the tar. Give me.
There's some tear.
Give me the tar.
No.
A tragedy.
I know he
shakes
says
his
don't
head with-
pick it up, but I feel like I should pick it up. Bugger. No, I don't want that on. I want my flashlight and my crowbar. The way that I the things that I use to see and beat civilians. Are you dying?
A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent
Oh.
and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper.
Where's your husband?
Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the right leg. The fall has left him broken, contorted like a sad puppet. The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Looks like we got a double homicide, Kim.
Hold on.
The lieutenant squats next to the corpse and examines his face. 2 bulging eyes stare right back at him, void of any signs of life.
Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer. We
Ooh,
need to investigate.
he's dead on the first day that we got here. Ooh.
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself. Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
Surroundings first.
There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
Well, he could have just fell through the bulwark and hit his head, I mean. Examine the man's head. Step on the floorboards. Examine the ball, examine the chewing gum wrapper. Examine the man's head.
A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch. This is where he came out of himself, drop by drop, when he was unconscious. It took 3, maybe 4 minutes.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
It's hard to say.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the
It was
shape
what?
of the bench.
It was what, Kim? It was fatal. Examine the bottom.
A .75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside. It's mid-market spirits with a slight touch of menthol. The man meant to enjoy himself, have a good time.
Feels like I showed up at a bad time considering the dead body. Hey, it's all dead bodies here. Hey, Maxie.
Tear all around us.
He looks at the 2 other bottles forgotten near the coin-operated viewer. Chewing gum wrapper.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall.
Look him.
The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too. Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there. Solidified on his lower rear teeth.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario, even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
In a ditch off a road below the 881, he thinks. A young father. Then he shakes his head to make the memory stop.
Step on the floorboards.
They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile. You see waves churning below. Something cracks beneath your feet.
Ah!
He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole, and you would have never found him.
Okay, step back.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Study the man's clothes.
He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. A cool leather jacket with a bolt of blue? Oh no, this sounds terribly familiar. You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into 2. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Okay.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
Study the man himself.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench.
Allegedly.
Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. You have to be quite inebriated to fall that bad. Well over a liter of pure ethanol. 3 bottles of wine or 1.5 of spirits.
Electric MC knows exactly the amount. Examine his face.
His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his moustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze.
I mean, you can't really say he needs to be drunk in order to fall down like this. I mean, if his foot went through the floorboard and he hit his head, I mean, it is what it is, right?
Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build. Age, approximately 50 to 60 years. He was just about to head home. The first step back home proved to be his last.
Who is this man?
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here.
He looks south the way you came.
But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
A dead working-class man with a bottle in his hand? Don't deceive yourself. You know who this is.
We know who this is. It's a working class woman's missing husband. Dead on the boardwalk.
The woman you met at the book stand? Why
That's
do
your
you
husband.
think it's her husband?
Leather jacket. Yeah. Bottles all around him. He was drinking somewhere in Martinez. The library card, he was supposed to return a book. Leather jacket.
The bright blue lining? Well, he's definitely someone's husband.
No, he. Come on, Kim. Come on. We know who this is. I was enjoying asking her where her husband was, but why is he dead? What do you think happened here?
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Could it be related to the lynching? Ruby? Do you think he was drunk? What about the kebab? Someone should be held responsible for the broken boardwalk. It's dangerous. Could it be related to the lynching?
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit sad, accident, unrelated to the murder case.
Yes, but what if there's a killer on the loose? 2 suspicious deaths in such a short time frame.
We should consider the possibility that we're dealing with a sequence killer here. You're right, connecting it with the lynching is a stretch. I think it's a stretch for now. But we should consider the possibilities. Both of these things are true, so yeah, that's a hard one. Yeah, it's not actually that hot in England at the moment. Everyone's complaining, don't get me wrong. But it's like, the trouble with England is that we're a country of people that love to complain about heat. So when it gets hot, first off, our houses are generally made to trap heat in because we have terrible winters and like 1% of the year that we're actually hot in any way, shape or form, which is like 3 or 4 days. But like secondarily, we fucking just love to complain, man. So it's why you hear about it so much in England. Like, sure, it's hot, but like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Oh, damn, it's quite chilly. Gets 2 degrees warmer. Oh, damn, it's hot. Yeah. Pretty much the same. We should consider the possibility. We should, right? I think it is a stretch, but we should consider the possibility.
A sequence killer?
The
There's
lieutenant.
nothing that connects those 2 bodies. This is a completely different case. An accident.
We spent 5 seconds looking at him.
What if all of this is staged? He could have seen something that night in the yard.
What if he witnessed something? All this could have been staged. We don't know the exact cause of death. Yep. Someone could have pushed him from behind with an intention to kill. I'm not saying that we open our... I'm just saying we open our eyes to all possibilities. I think Rolf might be the worst detective I've ever... What are you on about? What? We got to keep our options open. We can't just start, like, being... I don't know, just saying, oh, well, it's completely independent. Like, Kim's a bit flippant there, isn't he? Doesn't even want to, like, do an autopsy or even look at the body before being like, well, it's definitely unrelated. No, clearly it's a sequence killer. We should consider the possibility that we're dealing with a sequence killer here. That I did not say clearly it's a sequence killer, did I? Like Empire suggesting it, so it must be true. That's true. Yeah. True. What if he witnessed something? All this could have been staged. We don't know the exact cause of death.
It's possible, but let's take it step by step. We still haven't identified...
Oh, yeah,
the
it's
man.
possible now. Yeah, before it was nothing that connect those 2 bodies, but now it's possible. Yeah, get fucked. You can be a bastard. Do you think he was drunk?
Oh, yes.
What about alcohol poisoning and liver failure?
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here.
I would not say this,
Severe
by the way. He
confusion,
clearly hit his head.
respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
What about the kebab? What about the kebab?
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the box.
Well, you could have talked to them to see what happened. I mean, Kim, like, that's maybe a place to look. He's been very flippant about this, right? Someone should be held responsible for the broken boardwalk. I don't think anyone will be, but I'm going to say it anyway.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk.
Isn't it valuable to know where he was before his death? Exactly. Like, we should be looking at the kebab place. Genuinely. I'm not saying the kebab killed him. I just said, what about the kebab? And he's like, what about it? Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away.
Kim's a
All it
terrible
does is
police officer.
keep the city council's hands clean.
He smiles sourly. Oh, yeah, fuck the council. Yeah. I ain't a fan of the government. Right.
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still a question of identifying the body.
What should we do with him?
From where I stand, I can see 2 options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
Sometimes people die, not everything has some weird explanation. We are detectives, Random. What do you think our job is? Do you think our job is just to assume that everyone who dies is perfectly fine? Like, what? What? Oh, not everything has a weird... It's our job. Can we not at least look into it before we write it off? We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body, or we report back to the station and leave it to our colleagues. Oh, no, we're doing it. What about field autopsy? I think field autopsy might be going a bit far before we look into it, but yeah.
A field autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death doesn't appear to be criminal, and this looks like a simple accident to me. I'd say we should just write down head trauma and leave it at that. Let's keep this detour as short as possible. The sooner we get back to finding Ruby, the better.
We've already had one staged murder, right? I'm sorry, but if you have one staged murder and there's more murders, you start to wonder with the second one if it might possibly be staged. Obviously, like, it looks like, but you could knock someone on the back of head and just drag him here, put one leg through there, and put a bottle by him. It's like not that crazy, is it? Like, sure, he was drunk, but like, it only requires you to whack him on the back of the head. There's no other way. Like, this hole could have been there for ages. He might not even have broken through it. Yes, but isn't this kind of sloppy?
Maybe, but we don't really have much time or resources to spare. The guys at processing will take care of the rest.
We found him. We should finish this. Let's leave the case for the station. I don't want to spend time on it. Still need some time to decide how I want to solve this case. Yeah, we're taking the case.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station from Mike and Emma. Let them know we are taking the case.
More about exhausting not about exhausting dialogue options. Get screwed. No, this is about, like, what you should do. I'm sorry, like, there has been a murder, and there has been another death that is unexplained, / looks like it's fine, but however, maybe we should check with the kebab guy to see if anyone was arguing with him. That's all I'm saying. Check with the kebab guy, maybe roll him over to see if there's any other signs of injury on him. Right, I'm not saying a field autopsy, I'm saying go, whoop, like, see if there's something on his back, right? That's all I'm saying, right? Maybe there's like, shards of glass in the back of his head. Who the hell knows, right? It's perfectly normal, right? Check if the wooden plank is dented at all from the impact. Squeeze got it, yeah. There's very basic things here. There's not even a lot of time we need to spend on it. Going to the library is too much, in my opinion, honestly. Call the station, let them know we're taking the case, examine the library card. But first, I want to look over the railings. This coin-operated viewer has been out of order for years. Oh, God, that is terrifying how it goes dark as it zooms out. Let's look at the library card. A library card found from a pocket of the dead man in the Martinez boardwalk. It's still slightly damp to the touch. The cover bears the stamp of Jamrock Public Library.
The library card is folded into two and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53.
Look at the backside.
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours, 900 to 1800.
Good. We should give them a call from Mike and Emma. See if we can learn anything about Billy Mejean.
Let's have a look inside.
Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller.
Radio thriller.
Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too.
Conceptualization, like, I like books. Put it away. Okay. Well, good luck, mate. There's nothing else here, is there, on the right-hand side? That seems like a long detour, but we can go down to the beach, apparently. Just off on a sprint. Go, Kim, go. He's much faster than I am. Slippery slope if you get sloppy at your job. One day it's you ignoring a most likely accident without looking into it. The next, you decide someone is a murderer because it was suspicious how they said, hello, I'm doing great, how about you? Kim, shoot that person. My American Cop cosplay. Oh, there's a bunker. Oh no, there's a bunker. Any Deltarune fans around here? These rusted gears used to turn the whole machine. The barrel had been recently discarded, still smells of fuel oil. The chain trails off into the ocean, to who knows where. What is this place?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
I've got good interfacing and the gloves on as well. What is this thing anyway?
It's military, a service depot of some sort.
Used to service what?
The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it.
Could the structure have been used to take the shot?
From here to the whirling, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
An old door, worn by elements, guards
Check.
the depot.
Let's see if I can boost interfacing in any other way. Got a feeling not. I'm not going to try a red check on 3% chance, but see if I got any interfacing stuff. I think it's just the gloves, isn't it? Makes sense for it to be just the gloves, but you know. I've got good interfacing as well. 12 plus 5 plus 3. I think speed improves motorics. Ah, yes. That'd be a good thing. I still don't think I'm high enough to be able to try it. Photo shirt. This shirt looks worn and smells a bit. You can't help but wonder, who would leave it stuffed in a tear container? What kind of man would even wear a polo shirt? This might be one of life's mysteries that will never be solved. Rhetoric. What's polo anyway? Empathy. No, really, what the hell is polo? Okay. Cool. At least that fills in one of my slots. Splots? I need 2 more things so I can get another line so I can organize things nicely. Currently, I'm not very well organized. Still think I like this jacket the most. Esprit and Shivers is the most interesting combination to me. I need to sell my disguise blazer. Terrible. I always favor taking the most amount of points, right? If I can. I'll always favor taking the most total points. Encyclopedia plus 3 is pretty good. 7 plus 3. Maybe I bumped that a bit too high. That's a 10 base encyclopedia. I'm hitting all the encyclopedia checks. I'm going over here. Cigarette butts cleaned away under a rock. Brand 2 Motori. Someone made a campfire here a long time ago. Oh, so terrifying staring off that. A rusted, broken control box of the radio relay tower. +1 shivers, -2 physical instrument. It's an interesting item. Tiny inlets there, off in the far distance, where the posts trail towards. The ladder's too rusty to climb. The air's eaten away at it. This relay tower coordinates boat traffic in the bay. Barely. Okay. So that's Land's End. Take a mental note. Motori. Seems important somehow. Important somehow. It's okay. It's Inland Empire. It's clearly just bullshitting. The bulwark rises to your south, casts a long shadow over you. of space at the coast here. Yeah, so the question is whether you want to take speed and give it a try, right? The building before you housed the engine. Must have been a big one.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it.
I think we might... well, we don't have any speed at the moment, but I think we might give it a try at some point.
An old door, worn by elements.
Good interfacing, though. How have we not already got enough to have a go at it, right? Like, I feel like our interfacing's fine. Where's interfacing? 5, yeah. It's only base 3, I guess, but... Okay. Well, we're not doing this now anyway. It's a red check. We don't want to risk it for no reason until we've got all the buffs we can get. Should we go arrest the children? Hey, what's that? It's a board? Can I push it over and create a Dark Souls shortcut? Dark Souls shortcut? Go on, please be a Dark Souls shortcut. It would be fun.
A pane of eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up.
Yeah, Dark
It
Souls
could fall
shortcut.
at any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
What is this?
It looks like a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Yeah, shortcut. God, we're good. Right, let's go arrest the children. Oh, this is someone's home away from home, just like yours. Look at the girl first, before I go arrest her friends.
Hello again.
Nope, nothing to say. That's good enough. Glad I did all that conversation. God, that was awful.
Huh? I see you're here again. Off-sign, man. Did I mention getting us into the church would help?
Tell me about the machines you saw in the church.
Weird stuff. Specialised. There was a data processor and some sort of long-wave machinery. Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign. Or some fucked up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes head first into the supernatural.
The People's Republic of Samara is a product of Revachol's sister revolution on the Grand Isola. It's known as a severely degenerated rogue state.
Don't be too hard on Samara. They're all alone in the world. Half of what we know about them is just propaganda. What's so wrong with the supernatural? Do you really think it's real? They really exist? Don't be so hard on them.
I know, man. I was just talking about the aesthetic.
Aesthetic? What's so wrong with the supernatural?
Nothing's wrong with
Nothing
it.
wrong with it.
You should definitely be researched. You can still do sick shit with it, though.
The sickest. That's perhaps why it should be researched.
Oh, God. Do you think it really exists?
Most of it doesn't exist. But there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist. Because the moralists think it's too dangerous for the plebs.
I really want to arrest these people. Random, please can I arrest these people?
Psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human, folk rights, that kind of stuff.
Hi again. So, how are things
I
going?
checked out the church.
And? What happened?
I talked to the crab man.
Oh, man! Who is he? What did you think?
Seems okay, to be honest. Very spiritual. He gave me this odd lecture on alcoholism before rambling on and on about mother's love.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
Just preaching and praying for the looks of it. He clearly enjoys the physical activity. Guy climbs like a freak. There's something more sinister going on under the building's roof. I think he's getting high or something. Physical activity.
No matter. Is he going to be a problem?
Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we going to do about him?
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
He keeps himself physically active, thinks spiritual thoughts, and eat and doesn't drink. Who am I to evict such a person?
But he's likely up to no good. He's a crab man. A menace to society.
Want to set up a drug rave? Please get arrested. I doubt that. Besides, I'm pretty sure it's impossible to catch him climbing up there.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
Hyper time. These guys need to be shot. You're just gonna have to live with the crab man.
I guess it's not a massive problem.
Do you know what is a massive
Now that
problem?
I
You're
think-
under arrest.
Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light. Yeah! Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes?
I was
Did you
using the
see
main.
her?
I was using the mainframe. When Suna, the former lead programmer at Fortress Accident, appeared.
A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
I was so intimidated I didn't dare to ask her.
Come on, man. You've got to talk to her for us.
He attempts to conceal his disappointment. He's gonna be disappointed in a
Report
moment.
back to me when you've done so, all right? We're counting on you. Goodbye, officer.
Where's the dialogue choice to arrest them?
Launch-headed.
Good morning! Yeah! Pump it up!
Are you a
Pump
thought?
it up!
No, fuck off, egghead. How do I arrest
Hi
them?
again. So, how are things going?
Tent full of equipment?
Yes. What?
You need to talk to Suma first? Or Suna? Why don't you talk to Suna first? I talked to Suna first. Shut up, again. I get the nose of head, but what about the engine starting fluid?
The engine starting fluid? It's for starting engines.
Is the amiable speed freak becoming a bit cross with you? Sounds like it.
How's that extra high ether content working out for you? Does it do the trick?
I guess it does.
Then let the silence linger. What is ethyl ether anyway?
No idea, man.
Did you know ethyl ether is used as a light anesthetic and a solvent and an explosive and for manufacturing amphetamine?
Before you decide what to do, you need to ask her about what she thinks about sharing the space. No, I just need to arrest them. Or getting rid of her. No, I just need to arrest... Like, these are vagrants up to no good. They have bad, poor and young people music, and I demand them to be shot or imprisoned immediately.
It does, doesn't it? Told you we have a smell problem.
He picks up a piece of telephone cord and inspects it. It's mixed with a peculiar chemical scent like laundry detergent.
He sniffs the air, then shrugs. A shrug is good enough for us. He
All right.
nods.
Goodbye.
I don't care. We're going back. We're going back to her. Let's get this over and done with so we can arrest them as soon as possible. Come on, Kim. We're taking the shortcut. That is a good shortcut, isn't it? Is it? Where does it go? Is that the church? That is the church. Okay. Oh, free money. Oh, free money. Ah! 44. That's a reasonable amount. Man, we are just so rich. Come on, bitch. Talk to me. I need to write off this dialogue choice
what
so I
is
can
it?
kick out the I can arrest the gents. How do you feel like a noted dance music?
What? I hate it.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Same here. It just doesn't connect here. Not like disco does anyway.
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
You can't even afford to buy the 700 real streetlight. Do you think the extremely rich guy I can see now because my net worth has increased? But how do you feel about a club for noted dance music?
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
What do they want to build then?
Take a guess, why don't you?
I heard they're also planning maybe a drug lab, a petting zoo, maybe some community space, a youth centre. I'm still convinced they want to establish. Yeah, they're planning on building a drug lab.
Bingo! That's exactly what they're up to.
Ah, wonderful.
Admiring the embellished pillars and the spectacular architecture of the church.
Now this house of worship is also going to be a drug lab. Always something fascinating happening in tents.
Kim, you can just arrest them. It's not that hard. Mind-altering substances are a vital part of the No Nuke Club scene. It helps to bring the community together. They're just encouraging an active use culture here. Nothing wrong with that. Say nothing.
So that's settled. Great. No nightclubs in the church then.
Cool. That is settled. I'm going to arrest the children. They're going to die in prison. I'm sorry, but they really rubbed me up the wrong way. They shouldn't have. Yeah, they shouldn't have been so young if they didn't want to be arrested. I'm sorry, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. MK, your pump it up guy's gonna die.
Hi again. So,
Goodbye, officer. Huh?
Where's the dialogue choice to kill him?
The large head.
Good morning!
Give me the dialogue choice to murder him.
hi again. So, how are things going?
This is not very hardcore. Talk about
Yes?
the church.
What's the deal?
I talked to Sonia
And?
again.
What did she say? What a
She didn't like the
pity.
Anodic
That's
dance club
my
idea.
favourite thing in the world, and she doesn't like it at all.
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam and into a laser-lit future of dance and unity?
Unity! Dance!
She made it very clear that she won't leave until her own project is finished.
And you can't just evict her?
No, I won't evict her. We have to come up with a different solution. I could go for another try, bring down that. I don't want to choose either of these options. I want to murder these children. We have to come up with a different solution, I guess.
Look at you, Honor Man.
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music.
I think the ship is set. No, I just said I'd decide later. I said I'd decide later.
The lines in the dark exist! Coexist!
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being.
We're going to have to do a new
He's
playthrough.
hard. He'll understand.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
She absolutely does not. Really, truly despises it.
Egghead cannot believe what she just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment. Then he returns to the full swing of it.
No worries. We'll figure it out.
No, I'm not
If
restarting.
existing fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
Perhaps if you drop the drug lab, it might be easier to convince her.
Oh man, but the drug lab was like an integral part of getting the club going.
For me, it was my favourite part. Chemistry's great. Besides, imagine all the drugs we could do if we had our own drug.
That is true. That is the main bonus of having a drug lab. Consuming your own stash, right?
I mean, anodic music is great and all, but drugs, they make you feel really good. When did you last feel really, really good?
Excitement bubbles up in you. Maybe you should blast some of these drugs right here in this tent.
You're right. I only ever feel good when I'm blasting some high-grade narcotics. Then I feel great. I don't have time to feel good. I'm very busy. I'm a very busy officer of the law. I've never felt good in my entire life. Yep.
But that's exactly what drugs are for. Exactly. Time to expand your mind.
I refuse to throw her out, but I can try convincing her.
Excellent. Good luck, my friend.
Kill the children.
Goodbye, officer.
I hadn't looked in the church. There could have been anything in the church. It could have been actual crab man. Like they could have been a cryptid crab featured man in the church that could have murdered these people, right? Like maybe I needed to warn them instead of arresting them. You didn't even call him crab man. He was clearly not a crab man. He was clearly a man that just climbs. He's just of a foreign race that likes climbing. There's nothing wrong with that, random. You racist. For God's sake, why am I doing this?
Yes, what is it?
What if I just forced you to leave? What if you didn't have to leave? I talked to Andre. He wants to make it work.
I don't want to make anything work.
Alright, got your message.
Good.
For fuck's sake. Why did I hit so many checks? Oh, discuss force accident with Dice Maker on there. Well, I suppose that's the way we have to go.
Easy.
Yay!
When her research is done,
Yay!
she can move out.
Listen, about your research, you mentioned earlier that it's not going very well. Maybe I can help with something.
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
But if I could help you finish the project, then you wouldn't have to live in the church next to the Boom Boom anymore. Just think, next to the Boom Boom? What the fuck is it? Next to the Boom Boom? Just think about it.
She thinks
fucking
about it.
Flintstones.
A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
All right. Bring me the game's offside copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
Show the production schedule. Do I have the production schedule on me? This is an offsite copy of... what is an offsite copy and why do you need it? By your old workspace, do you mean the studio in Fortress Accident in the Doom commercial area?
Yeah.
Hey, Leon,
that's
how
the
you
one.
doing?
You can get in
Nice
through
to
the
see you.
bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady.
How have you been? It's been a fucking long time. Just watch your YouTube vid? What, the one I just put out? Thank you. Let's see how comments are going. I have 8 comments. What have you done to the community? Why is everyone hating Ryan? People are hating Ryan? What's happened? What's happened? What's happened? I don't hate Ryan. Which YouTube video? What happened? Is it, what, do you mean the one with Avril? Avril's hating Ryan because Avril's a weirdo. Wait, bookshop lady? You mean places? I've already been inside the Doom commercial area.
Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament is inside the fridge. Just go and get it.
Firestrike hits in the past? Oh no, the Firestrike hit in the past is because they keep increasing the speed of Firestrike over and over. They've given it 2 Firestrikes and they made it faster very recently. So yeah, Firestrike will now hit you in the past before you press the button. It's perfect. It's perfect, man. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I did a bit for the start of that. I forgot about that. Good, then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament is inside the fridge, just go and get it. And where exactly is the offsite copy?
In the giant ice bear fridge. I just told you. It has red glowing eyes. It's impossible to miss. You just need to get the offside copy from the ice bear.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying...
I found a note in the ice bear fridge. It said the off copy had been moved to a safer place. Do I have the... Oh, the production... Maybe the production schedule's not what she's looking for. It said it's been moved to a safer place.
Wait. A note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
It said the offsite copy has been taken to a nearby ice cream maker. The note was signed by someone named Solislaw.
Jawiza. Of course. Our project lead, Sulisław Jawiza. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. And feature creep, and the Valley of the Heads. Like it would have made a difference. The offside copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous.
Anomalous.
And the heads... I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them.
The heads?
Go find that copy from that ice cream maker, will you? Thanks.
I think Pin should just let Ryan position next to your enemy's PC and let you take up world play shatter. Yeah, the game has voice acting. It's incredible. This game is genuinely incredible. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, so they just keep buffing Ryan to ludicrous degrees because they power crept the entire video game and put 5v5 in, so he has to be more generalist. Just like every single character becomes more generalist every single time. It's just so sad and so boring. And it affects my video game as well as their video game, right? Because I'm a 6v6er.
Valley of 1,000 Heads. You like the sound of that.
What is an offsite copy and what do you need? I'm gonna say is the production schedule the filament.
No, that's the production schedule you stole and accessed without authorization. I don't need it.
In his defense, it was simply lying in the desk drawer of an abandoned cubicle.
Thank you, Kim.
Okay, but still.
I found the ice cream maker but couldn't get it open. It's completely frozen.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out.
I'm not the practical person. I'm a figurative person.
There's a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet. It's a thing. Something she holds dear.
Except that hero shooters can never be balanced by companies. That's not true. You just need to... They just need to talk to the right people and communicate properly within their teams. Yeah, sure, like, bureaucracy and all that, right, is going to always slow down doing things properly. But realistically, like, having the correct ideas within the team doesn't cost you any money, apart from flying a couple of people out there to talk about it to the team. Why can't you go and get the filament yourself? What is an offsite copy and why do you need it? Yeah, what is it?
It's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer.
She points to the glowing cube inside the machine.
She's making it extra simple for you.
Thank you, interfacing.
The backup itself is destroyed now.
Sure, that should
but
be
I'm
empathy.
hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. You just have to go to my old workspace and get
How's
the
that
filament.
going to work? How's the backup of your old PC going to help you pinpoint the anomaly in this area? It just seems like a fetch quest to me. Why can't you get it yourself?
The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse. Whatever that means.
Why does she think you're part of the curse?
Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer.
True.
She thinks it emits elemental evil.
Does it? What if it does emit elemental evil?
It doesn't emit. It receives. You sound just like her. She started praying when she first saw my rain. Turned to higher powers.
The lieutenant coughs like he's amused.
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets and amulets. Wards. It looked like some Semenine magic.
It receives elemental evil, yeah. Oh, Christ. Okay, yeah,
Thanks.
I guess I'll go look. Well, this is a
And
good
here's
thing.
my
'cause-
Falsund multitool.
Oh,
You might need it to hack loose some ice.
ooh,
It
multi-tool.
opens everything. If you get me the offside copy, then you can keep the Falsund.
It hurts a bit for her to say this. She's not too happy to be parting with the Kavalsund.
Why do we want a Kavalsund? What the fuck is a Kavalsund? Why am I asking you to do this? I may have lost the plot at some point. I don't know why I'm getting a Kavalsund, and I don't know what a Kavalsund did. Good enough. Okay. What is this? An advanced prybar, a prybar +2 if you will, built by Kavalsund in Vasta. The number of gadgets hidden within the frame of the yellow and grey multi-tool will stagger any technician. Let's get that bad boy on. Yeah, boy. Get out of here. Yeah. Nice. Prybar +2. You're trying to solve a problem so she'll finish the project and then not care about the kids using the church? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Well, fetch quest across the entire area. I have to go all the way back. Wasn't there some kind of like fast travel thing you could unlock here? I remember there being a fast travel thing last time, but I can't remember what it was. Ooh. There's a Noland Vinquing. Unsuccessful model. Excellent. Being in a hopeless, depressing world without any hope, and still having to be a programmer. Man, it must feel bad, right?
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years.
Oh, you can fast travel using the map? Okay. That's interesting. Can you make out what's inside?
No. I won't even try. You know, I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
They called him Eyes because you're blind? Can you still shoot, though?
Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I pass my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
Does that mean he fails 3 out of 10 of his shooting courses? Okay, well... Hey, what's that? Hey! You can get into this building. I can tell because of the way into the roof. All right, how do I get in? How do I get in? Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Is this where the,
You see, once a slogan used to enter.
Yeah, we looked at this. We can definitely get in here somehow. Okay. Sorry, I'm wasting time with my running about. I guess I'll walk back because I got my new enhanced pry bar. Let's have a look at him. Oh, look at that bad boy. Look at that bad boy. Look at him. Look at him. You don't seem to be able to progress here yet? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Nope. The water runs from the west. The source is upstream. A broken pipe? Question mark? Could be a broken pipe. Oh, I don't want to go that way. Go this way. Just in case my new crowbar. Ooh, we could go over to the thingy, and maybe we could open the bunker with the new crowbar. The door is closed for today. Time to put the kids to sleep. The door's closed. Time to put some children to sleep. Yes. Love that. We're not going to bed. Oh, you're still up. Already been in there, but I'll check if there's anything new inside with my new enhanced pry bar. No, there's nothing. There's just the there's the chair from Casino Royale in there. Gewalsond. I love how Kim has separate pathing and just occasionally chooses to wander off. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Searching for the places that I've never been before. I can't wait to get on the road again. Come on, run, run, run. Hey, hey, sugar. Hey, good looking.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby. Something close to you dies with a soft electric curve.
Are we gonna have to wait for it to defrost? Shit.
Very smart. Opening the lid should be much easier after the ice cream maker has defrosted.
Shit. Shit.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a
Bugger.
hand-cranked ice cream
I've got
churner
+2 for machine
and
unplugged.
an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
But look at physical instrument. See how high we can get that. -2 physical instrument, maybe not that. Have to get my tank top on. I know we've already got the +1 from that. I think we're buggered. I don't think any glass are going to be giving physical instrument.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric
Normally
freezer.
it does.
The
Maybe
ice
it's
around it
because you already have the
slowly
tool.
melting.
Yeah. Guess we go for it. I mean, I don't have anything else I can put in. I could always drink some booze. Commodore Red Potent Pilsner. Let's have a drink.
Hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol.
This is the first time we will have consumed
Here's where the
substances in this this
magic
trip.
happens. What a solid can of mass-produced piss water. Well over 10% alcohol in this so-called beer. Pop it open before it gets too warm.
I've had it in my bag for like 3 days.
Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it.
Maybe the 70s guy isn't pronouncing alcohol wrong.
I don't know
Hey,
about
Data.
this. There's a satisfying pop as the cap comes off, and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. Welcome back, detective. You're home.
I'm home.
You see a flash of teeth. A young woman smiling at you near some railway overpass in your ruined past. She is gorgeous, and she is yours.
What will be the repercussions if I take a sip?
Nothing. Some mental stuff. Nothing to be worried about. Physically, you'll be strong as an ox.
Well,
A golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind. All the bad things are melting. You're you again. A real
cheers,
cop.
lads.
A real detective. Incredibly well done.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's an alcohol button. Alcohol gives +1 to physique skills. Physical instrument, half light, electrochemistry, endurance, pain threshold, and shivers. This is good before rolling a white check, but damages your morale.
I've got infinite money, it's fine.
And remember,
From the void we came, and to the void we must return. This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around
Where's the
it
check?
slowly melting. You slip your fingers
Where's the
under
check?
the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar will
Oh,
come in
damn
handy
it,
here,
man.
or something stronger, like the Kvalsund KR2 multi-tool.
Didn't Sona give you a perfect tool for this kind of job?
Alright,
The
kid.
Kvalsund.
I get it.
You should take
Alright,
it out.
alright, I get it.
equip the multi-tool by
Shut up, tutorial agent. I know what I'm doing. Shut up. Not that. Want that.
This orange machine is dead still.
42 ain't bad,
It has
right?
a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer.
Might
The
consider
ice
replacing
around
some
it
money generating thoughts with
slowly
other ones.
melting.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that.
Ice squeaks
Oh.
beneath your Kvalsund multi-tool, but your fingers slip away from the tool. The lid shutters tightly as before, and it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do other than wait for it to defrost or bulk up and get stronger.
Never really been a physical guy. Yeah, I've never really been a physical guy. If you wait, it'll unlock again. It says there's not much else to do other than wait for it to defrost and bulk up and get stronger, I guess. I guess I can wait. I mean, is there really a problem with waiting until tomorrow morning? It just allows me to do less tonight, right? Right, what other objectives do we have before we get back to it, right?
The bear's eyes are
I'm trying to think of what else we have that's really important to do tonight. Of course, we got to get the ice cream maker open. Why didn't I unplug it before? It was obvious we wanted to get it open.
The bear's eyes are still friendly. The paper still smells.
Was there any reason to unplug the ice bear fridge? I was just like, there might be ice cream in there. Hey, Bob. Dead body on the boardwalk. Public library. Do you think we can call the station at 2 AM? Something to try. We've got to have all-night relay, right? You'll be able to call it at night.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Hey, need to report a dead body on the Martinez boardwalk.
One moment.
You can hear her shuffling through some papers.
Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
An unidentified middle-aged man, height 170 to 175 centimeters, dark hair, medium build, looks like he slipped, fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
And kebab.
Any signs of violence?
Ooh, does seem like it was an accident. Oh, there might be a scene. Oh, I gotta make a choice, but I can't give the full context. I can't say, like, I'm leaving the option open to there being something else going on. It does seem like it was an accident, obviously, but it seems like it was an accident, but we should keep our mind open. You know what? I'm going in for a penny on this. I think it's a sequence killer on the loose.
A sequence killer? Are you suggesting that this might be connected to the case you're working on?
Yes.
No, we are not. There is no evidence to suggest that this man was connected to the lynching, or that we are dealing with a sequence killer here. It looked like a simple
Kim.
accident to me, Alice.
Wow.
No field autopsy necessary.
Wow.
No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
He was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. I found a library card in his pockets.
Any information on the library card?
But Kim, Inland Empire told me so. I really want to do like an Inland Empire build where you just put all points into there, hit all the challenging checks, and do everything it tells you to. It's free from Central. It's from Central Jamrock Public Library. Belongs to someone named Billy Mejang.
Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking the case.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue.
Why can't you assign the case to me? Why are you assigning it to Kim? Kim doesn't even want to do the case.
That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, collect me to the public library, even though it's out of hours.
I'm afraid they're closed. It says here that the library is open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Did I ask what the opening hours were, or did I ask you to connect me, Alice?
We should try again during business hours.
Anything else, Detective?
Fine.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you
That was helpful. Dolores Day. Where can I offer the figurine to Dolores Day? One day, it says. Get Sel to talk about her associates? Maybe she'll open up later after you'd helped them set up the nightclub. No, we're gonna murder them. Sync the signs with Noid. Noid doesn't want to talk to you. The signs are not in sync. Guess you need to help him and his friends out. No. Help them start a nightclub. Yep. Ask about Ruby in the village. Yes, I need to get into the shack, but I need to send Kim home. Just doing the rest of the things I want to do first. Determine where the shot came from. We were just at Land's End. Could we not check that? Huh. We're at the boardwalk. Interesting. Surely there was a thing pop up to check it. What is a race enigma? Yeah, that's an important one. Did I internalize the race enigma one? Oh, advanced race theory there. Yeah, as you said, I could get rid of some, I could definitely get rid of some bad ones or some money ones. I've got quite a few, like the better loot in locked containers. Is the better loot just more money, or is it items random? That's an important question, I guess. It's only more money? Just money? Cool. Okay, so, I may as well ask this because I don't think it's unfair. Which one of these gives you more money? On average, right? Which one of these gives you more money? Dumps money from lock containers, you dump both. I think it's been really helpful to get a good, like, backlog of money. But we've got shitloads, like 80. We almost can pay for 3 days. So yeah, like, I don't think there's a reason to keep them. Some of these have really bad downsides before you get them. We definitely want to do, Advanced Race Fairy at some point for the quest. There aren't that many containers in game compared to thought bubbles. Yeah. They're good on day 1 and 2, but not by now. Yeah, that makes sense. So, Kingdom of Conscience is democracy, DeLorean humanism. We want to do, I really want to do the Wasteland of Reality and the Advanced Race Theory. I think those are the two that I'm interested in. We've got so many skill points. You know what? I say we go for it, right? Where are they? This one. I don't care about the skill cap for Savior Fair. Goodbye 15th Indo Tribe forever. Better loot and lock containers. Goodbye. Instead, we're going to do Advanced Race Theory, which I'm sure is a terrible one and we don't actually want it, but I think it's funny. And it does the quest. And then this one. -2 physical instrument. Oh god, we've got -2 physical instrument. At least we can take it off for the check tomorrow for the ice cream machine, right? Because we won't have done it by then. So you can take it off temporarily for the ice cream machine. Reject money, embrace racism. It's not racism, it's race realism. It's completely different. Honestly, MK, what are you on about? Racism. Not racism to know the true things about whether races are better or worse than each other. Broke most of my gameplay rules in my last playthrough, but I kept mud to actualize every thought instead. Yeah, I think it's really interesting, especially when you don't know what their thoughts do.
A Stars Ryko, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie.
Who drives these?
Not many people outside of Grad. And Revachol West too, it appears.
Hey Kim, check this out. We're so far off screen.
A Stash Ryko KK2. That's a classic model. Never thought I'd see another one repeated after what happened last time.
Do I know what happened last time?
No, only that the motor carriage is typically baby blue. The colors of Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zhimsk ruler. His banners were famously zephyr and white. The colors of the Stars Ryko.
Okay, give me one sec. Zaffer just autofilter Zafferano? Zaffer. A dark earthy powder made of roasting cobalt ore. Using pigment to create colors of blue in glass and ceramics. Cool. Let me guess what happened last time, Kim. Blue and white were the colors of Zemensk. Someone painted it, got a cement map, and boom, murder happened.
That's, well...
Yeah,
yes,
got
exactly it, more or less. Except it was a crowd of them. Tore him out of the vehicle and ran him over with his own tires. They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style. The Zhimsk community protested the trial, flying the colors. 5,000 came to protest.
What's wrong with him? It's just a color. You can't just claim a color.
Correction. 4,395. The fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial.
You say you say intolerant belief systems. I mean, claiming a color and saying nobody can do it unless you murder them, like we'll murder them if they have that color. You can't just claim a color. That's unfair. I hate to correct you, Kim, but only 4,395 people were at that protest. Who are the immense community? What they sentenced the killers to? Kim, could our hanged man have been the driver of this car? Before we proceed, I've got an opinion on this paint job. Actually, Kim.
Is that so, officer? I'll take you at your word.
He says, screw you. Who are the community?
People we are paid to protect. Let's leave it at that.
Oh, he doesn't want to protect them. He wants to murder them. What they sentenced the killers to?
4 years for murder in Reunion.
The car's probably related to Sequence Killer too. True, man.
The perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence. That's the system.
4 years for murder. Bloody yeah. They were remorseful, but everyone outside was protesting them even being on trial. Crazy. Could that hanged man have been the driver of the car?
Could it be another Stajrajko murder? Honestly, that just doesn't seem like the type of vehicle our dead guy would drive. So my initial guess is the two are not related.
Before we proceed, I've got an opinion on the paint job.
Yes, detective?
I think it looks better brown and black. They should have left it baby blue.
You sure you're not Jimsk?
He shared a smile only for a second.
Yes, you're sure you're not. Or if you are, it's only in that Revacholian way. 4 to 5% maximum.
What a cool little side conversation, right? Ooh, what's up here? Ooh, what are you? What are you? I want to interface with you. Oh, Hypno Gamma. Oh, that was incredible. What a find, Jesus. I'm glad I searched here. Bloody hell. Merge your head, I'm searching racism. Okay, let's leave you. I'm gonna go all the way up this way just to see if there's anything else unlocked by my increased stats. It's unlikely there is, but I'm having a little walk around. Ebikara and I are the only people in the Ralphoverse who care about Disco Elysium. Oh, 2 people who are actively, yeah. I think you misunderstand why people watch streamers random. The vast majority of people watch streamers specifically for a very, very finite area of content. Unless the streamer very explicitly has a very, very wide area of content. 8-year-old game. There's a couple of people that they don't want to get spoilers on it. It's one of those that I think is on people's list, but it's such a commitment. Why do I have to walk around that to actually watch it or play it? That people just put it off for later, right? I do feel like it's quite a big commitment. You still want to do a big intro to me?
Oh, hey, mister.
Okay. Oh, hey, mister. It's definitely worth my time to be streaming this. Like, it's worth my time to be streaming it, even if I wasn't enjoying the game. I like playing games for you guys. Oh, hey, mister. It's not 8 years old. Oh my god, it is. Oh, I'm old. I'm old. Right, I don't think there's anything else in particular to be done. Spirit is eternal. Buy the spirits from Rosemary. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing with this, by the way. Find the murder weapon. Forge the signatures. Get the hangman boots. Run the number. Mine foul pants. Alice, terrible. Buy the pants from Juno. It's a lot of effort following a game like this as a viewer. If you've never played it before, not complaining. Just saying for me personally, I put it on my second monitor while I get some work done, but can't really focus. Yeah, no, it's incredibly hard to focus on a game like this. Like, it requires a lot of effort from me. I think it's much better watched as a VOD for the most part.
Like Kuno's dad? Kuno doesn't
At least
give
then
a fuck
you hit it all
about
right.
anything.
I want the pants.
The fuck do you want with it?
What's with the tube? What's the pig head?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Are you trying to send me a message of some sort? Do you want to be shot, Kuno? Cool pig head. I liked it. I got one too. This one is shit.
What?
What is this shit? Fucking on yourself. This is weird level shit. Kuno doesn't go there.
Fuck your shit back to normal. What is this?
Well played. No one saw that coming.
Good call, pig. Kuno doesn't.
Oh, worth it. So worth it. Is there anything else to do with these?
What do you see?
Oh, we can go back to it. No horizontal boot prints. Whoever walked in the Whirling's pinball workshop didn't walk here.
No, these prints are pretty standard. The ones in the dust looked custom. Or maybe they're just a foreign design. It's a boot print, whatever the case.
So our odd soul wasn't in the back of the Whirling?
I don't know. They're about the same size. Not the same boot, no, but they could be the same person.
Yeah, it's interesting to get a little bit more from him. Let's have a little look up, see what Joyce is up to. Oh, is Joyce, Joyce won't be up here anymore, will she? Anyway, I'm not going to make any mistakes. I'm just built different, so, sea breeze carries more than salt. Meat not rotten, not fresh, grilled. Did we conceptualize this? I feel like we did conceptualize this.
Just an ordinary wall.
Oh, we didn't?
Nothing to
What?
see here.
I swear we did the conceptualization on this. Oh, did we want to take the drugs and then do both of the conceptualization checks? But we did the other one, right? So I thought we'd done this one. I'm gonna go down here. Oh, see, it's good that I went down here. I don't even get the money for the green orb anymore. Went to the village on the coast, officer. See you there. Joyce, says the note on the post. Get to reload because you didn't save. Good reminder. Some guy on the new vid said Blizzard should stop bothering to change tank because it's not super popular. Excellent. Let's just abandon the video game and then something down the line. Yeah, sure. Sounds good. You said there's fast travel? Where to be art fast travel? You said there was fast travel? I don't believe you. Were you lying to me? You need to be at a junction. A junction. What is a junction? Tell me. Come on. Come on. You can't just use like. So in front of the whirling. Okay. If you say so. I've no idea how standing in front of the whirling increased my ability to teleport, but yeah. I'm now in front of the whirling. Oh! Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's quite useful. You do get quite a lot of money from just wandering around, because it keeps revealing more things to you.
Hi, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
That's my motor carriage in the sea, by the way.
Oh. That's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
It was an accident. I'm sorry. An official investigation had been launched by me to determine just that, ma'am. It was an accident. I'm sorry.
This calls for a funeral, if you ask me.
Are you suggesting we honor the carcass of my former motor carriage, the carcass? No, that senseless sentimentality. Inanimate objects don't have souls. I'm actually in the middle of a murder investigation right now. First one.
Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all?
What not thought? Maybe I should.
Why odd? Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
Life world? Someone's been reading up on last century Gottwaldian philosophers. Play it cool now.
She got me all hot and bothered with that Life World reference. Alright, I'm in. But organising a funeral takes a lot of time and effort, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah? You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere.
It's a pity we don't get to do more frivolous side activities, like rejuvenate the Doom commercial area or...
Yes, that is a pity. But for now, let's focus on the things we do get to do. Like the murder investigation, for example.
You like the Capri funeral idea?
He liked the funeral idea? Look for someone else?
Oh? Hey, really? A lot of stuff.
Okay. What a lovely tune. Of course he likes a funeral car idea. Hey Joyce, how you doing?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I've been dealing with Everett again.
Oh?
He asked me to open a door.
A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that.
No, I mean like a real door to someone's house.
Oh my. A real door?
The lieutenant does not say anything, but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle as he looks at you.
I helped scare someone for Mr. Clare. I scared this Gary for Mr. Clare. He got pretty scared. It had to be done. I got information. It was useful to the case.
That's good to hear, Detective. Police work is rarely pretty, but it sounds like you did what you had to do.
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all, but neither was it illegal, and it was not for nothing.
He turns to you.
I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
Oh, he's giving... He turns to the player, breaks the fourth wall. Ralph, stop being an idiot! The militant wing organised the lynching. Everett says Wild Pine sent mercenaries after the Union and now one's dead. Everett asked the Union's militant wing to fully cooperate with the investigation. He didn't seem at all worried with the whole conflict that's developing. I think telling him that the militant wing cooperated is a good thing, right? I don't feel like she can use that in any way.
How benevolent. Hopefully they'll help you sort this whole business out, if they haven't already.
While we appreciate your assistance, ma'am, I'm afraid we can't discuss the specifics of an ongoing investigation with you.
Saying they were
That is only
helpful
fair.
is fine. This militant wing has singled out a suspect. I reason to believe the lynching was a cover-up. I said all I can.
Well, I hope it yields something. Otherwise, you'll have opened that door for naught. Anything else?
He didn't seem worried about the whole conflict. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Doesn't give him much information.
I wouldn't have taken Everard for a saber rattler. Was he surrounded by Union men he wanted to impress?
We were alone, and he seems very sure of his ability to keep things in control. He wasn't trying to impress anyone. I think he wants things to escalate. We were alone.
Or he wants you and me to believe he's calm and in control. He's a politician.
There's always that risk, ma'am. But if I may offer my opinion...
Ooh, Kim's opinion.
He means it.
Kim's right. I'm pretty sure he meant it.
I'll think it over, Detective. Thank you for relaying this information to me.
She tries to hide it, but some great doubt is spreading within her. There is a crown slowly cracking above her head.
Ooh, what is this great doubt you're challenging?
You can't say, only that she's hiding the magnitude of it from you.
She's worried that the whole thing is just going to blow up because Everett is actually too hard to crack. Is everything all right?
What? Yes, of course. Everything's fine. Perhaps there's more gossip you'd like to share.
Ooh, she was not happy there. That's all I got to say for now.
What you've said is quite enough. You've given me a lot to consider, and may have helped me prevent this conflict from escalating.
I helped him turn up the heat on the borscht. Yeah.
Of course, Detective. You can always drop by later, should something come up. Now, what else can I do for you?
Any more questions about reality stuff?
More lessons in basic reality?
No, we already did
Glad
that.
to have been of assistance. Of course.
Just checking if
Anything
there's
to
any
help.
options that have opened
I am
up.
sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with,
Mistakes?
please ask.
What, as in I've made a mistake? I don't think I made a mistake. I think that's absolutely fine. I've given a little bit of information about his, like, general demeanor. meaning that she probably will choose to be a little bit more careful around him. I don't think that's giving information about the case.
I fear I've told you all I know.
No, I
Is
don't
there
think there's
anything
anything else to
else
talk
I can
about.
help you with?
Well, it's been a pleasure. What, adding more vodka to the borscht? Adding more vodka to the borscht was
Good.
fine.
What can I help you with? Oh?
Go on, I'll tell her. Why not? I helped him turn up the heat on the borscht.
Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making?
She's intrigued, if a little confused. The cook makes it to help the strikers, keep the strikers drunk, helps them strike. I'm gonna say unimportant.
You're right, detective. That whole undertaking was very unimportant. Why did we do it?
An act born of sympathy for the working man. I set fire to the fumes of struggle. I worship Algun in many ways. It was uninteresting. I thought it would make the broth taste better.
Very curious. A very curious thing to do.
It's like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Truly. But that's how he operates. He just does things, man. And then talks about them, even if it's inappropriate.
A strange equanimity has overtaken the lieutenant. He's just going with the flow now. Easier that way.
He's given up.
What else?
Yeah, I'm
Of
not
course,
telling her out the
detective.
envelope. Good old Kimmy. Let's go into the let's go to the William Rag, see if there's anything more interesting to do there before getting rid. I think we pretty much exhausted it.
Ah, smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right?
The cafeteria manager's waiting for you to acknowledge that he recognized the song. Yeah, the church is actually my past. It's actually my life. The church is actually my love. Things are really bad with it. I fucking rock that shit. Told you I rock that shit. Yeah.
It was alright. Subdued. I might start letting people up there again.
He doesn't sound
Now,
like he thinks you
what
rocked
can I do
it.
for you?
Yeah. No, I'm not going to stay here tonight. I'm going to go back. I'll just check if there's anything else that I missed to do. Oh.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
What are its hallmarks?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Where do I get such a crown? The idea of a king in a century gone is pretty fascinating. I'd rather know more about the world of today. That's pretty fascinating.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia.
I've always seen this before.
Pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
Rivals is making Wolverine into Malga? Okay. I think the guy needed. I think the character needed a rework, right? Oh, that's where the wheel was. The wheel's just gone. Damage over time and more lifesteal. Oh, so it's just worse, right? Yeah, they're just significantly worse.
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
Okay.
It's getting late. I'll let you sweep this place on your own. I'm sure you can handle the washerwoman. I'll be sleeping in my room in the Whirling. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Yeah, I'm done with Kim. Unless you can think of that. Well, he's gone already, but I couldn't think of anything else to do with him. I'll sleep here then. See you in the morning.
Good night. And try not to break the case without me.
All this money we're missing out on. You see the waves, the sea, the church. Old science fiction magazines, books about bird watching, an almanac from 39. This intricate heat exchange hums quietly, giving out pleasant warmth.
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum. The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
What is this place to you?
My new hangout where I could silently sit, drink and die while looking at the waves roll in. My forward base for the coastal part of the operation. It's free. That's good enough. I could live here. A possible resting spot for my fugitive is what it is. But it's like this is my new home. Wonder where the old one went. You should go back to Joyce and tell her about your gun now that he's not around. Trust me on this one. When have I wronged you? I'm sure she won't use that information in any bad way. Yeah, possible resting spot for my fugitive.
Waves crash onto the beach, drowning the reeds. Far to the south, a congregation gathers to a soup kitchen in a shelter for the homeless. An old woman gives out knitted scarves for free. Far to the southeast, 2 men and a woman dress themselves in ceramic armor. A shortwave radio hisses on the windowsill. One makes a salute, the other downs a drink. Weapons under the bed.
What? Jesus. Okay. Is a militia forming?
A middle-aged man stands in a rundown shack on the edge of a fishing village. Nothing nods. No one salutes him. No sight of the fugitive.
This feels like a cozy hideout. Thank you, strange sensation, for a fair assessment of the current situation. Let's choose again. I kind of want to choose again. This is so interesting. I have trouble concentrating on Shiver's dialogue, but some of it is useful. It's incredible the amount of it's just such a cool feature for a game. It's just so cool. I want to choose again.
There is no going back. Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Look under the floorboards.
Using a thermodynamic expander condenser cycle. Nice. Gotta look around quickly.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Is it the right call?
The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic.
The music here is lovely, by the way. Just bump out. It's very much like the savory music from quite a lot of games, right? Peaceful, relaxing. I am so tempted to just bump up Shivers. I've never had a Shiver check that I've had a reason to bump it up for, but it's such an interesting stat.
As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them isn't quite level with the others. The edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched.
Got so many points? Yeah.
In time, dust will settle upon the wooden boards, covering up all tracks.
You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it, right? I mean, I got loads of points. Whatever. I don't even know why I didn't just physical instrument earlier. To be fair, I don't really care about physical instrument, which is why I didn't. The shivers seems like so interesting, right?
As you look at the floorboards in this, the edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched. Hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust below.
What's in here?
Nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like more reeds. There might be something hidden inside the sand, though. Something bad. Someone's night thoughts. A last resort. A bad idea.
Okay, Inland Empire. I'm gonna search it.
You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust. And then, something hard wrapped in paper. A small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet.
Okay.
A 9mm bullet, to be exact. Fit for all muzzle loaders of that caliber.
But it's not a breech loader.
The floorboard isn't interested. Maybe the washerwoman is. You have enough to confront her with. Holding the bullet, you get the feeling this isn't ammunition against you. It's for herself.
Okay, so I didn't really find anything too interesting there. Just got stuff to protect herself. Oh, logic jacket. How do you read all that and think not too interesting? Well, it's for it's not for a breech loading rifle. It's just a muzzle loader. Like, she's got a gun, and I found a bullet under her floorboards. It doesn't seem too crazy. Think can just half fly. Rivals team ups have been feeling lazy since launch. Not sure the next season will be good either. I don't think they're gonna ever improve. Remember, they're trying to up their speed of production of heroes. They're not gonna improve the quality of anything by doing that. Things are gonna start feeling like they're half-assed, even if they weren't already.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, such as it is, without the expression. It's just hairy.
So alternative way
on
to
the
do the
table,
expression.
you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hat.
Okay, so hand-eye coordination. I kind of do want to shave. Glasses? Do I have anything for hand-eye? Nothing. Nothing at all. It is what it is.
On the table, you see a bowl of
Surprised it's not a red check.
a rough soap, and next to it,
Yeah,
a
see if you didn't
small
finish the
hand
checks at the
mirror.
end. I thought
a
so.
straight razor soaks inside the wash basin. Like an artist with a brush or a master swordsman, you use the small mirror and the straight razor with some soap to remove all that unkempt hair from below the nose line. The sharp blade chafes against your skin, producing a scratching sound. The surface underneath the beard feels tender, the air brushing against it chilly.
Feel the clean-shaven cheeks.
They feel so smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you, as if you just came from a cold bath.
What, shaving the right call?
The water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair, and persistent swelling, you look a little younger, maybe. Your face such as it is, a regular human face, sans expression.
Or Undertale. Okay, I think we're done for the day. I don't think there's anything else in particular that I want to do. Unless anyone can think about something interesting to do, I'm going to send it.
It's getting cold.
The woman? Oh yeah, we go date the woman naturally. The washerwoman, yeah, but the woman that was taken on a date.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon.
Shit.
I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
That's a high suggestion. Kill the widow? Yeah, but it's a white check, right? You know what? Fuck it.
Oh yes, she does. You need to get your drink on. There is no other way for human beings to procreate. Not after 6,000 years of yeast cultivation-based mating rituals.
I like you, but I'm afraid to be around you because you're a woman. I want to be close to you, but there's but one way to intimacy. Since the dawn of mankind, Algol has watched over the reprocreation of our species. Lay with me. Let's celebrate the girl. Alcohol makes closeness possible. Let's connect. Let's do the non-alcohol one.
Okay. Where's this going?
Oh no, I need to be drunk. You do too. Please get drunk with me on a drunk date.
Absurdly and pointedly phrased. You can be quite funny, officer. Anyway, what did you want?
She doesn't even understand you asked her out. Perhaps you're too sober to pull it off right now. Try
I'm not.
again
I've got
later.
60 minutes left of alcohol. Oh, that's worth a try. Knowing my luck, I actually would have passed that most of the time, but yeah.
It's getting cold.
Bedtime. Good night, guys. Have a nice evening.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest. Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
I'm actually sleeping.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
Recorded in you. Forever. On Faraday.
Spinning in eternity, on empty. Spinning, spinning. Tell me, am I dreaming? Am I dreaming?
No. You're spinning tapes at the discotheque. The great unceasing disco of the mind. The flash. The bang. The endless learning experience.
Spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes. For untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising. Rising. Above the dark curvature. The great wingspan of sleep. Studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time. The last time. The smoke in her mouth. The plotted flowers. The faces turning, changing.
What is it?
It's the world, Harry boy. And you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit.
The colours, the voices, the rain, the snow. I don't want to. It's beautiful. The endless visions erase them. Let's go with the rain, the snow.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless, meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
That's right, I am an agent of the world. But if I want to be the agent of nothing, I'm an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
For the working class.
Ooh, rhetoric high.
For the money, baby. For the greater good.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
Of course you can, MK. I'm building communism for all. This time we won't fail, as you thought. I'm just looking out for my economic self-interest, as you thought. We're making progress, measured steady progress. Forget politics. I'll never sleep if I keep on like this. The Moralist 4 offers the best world building out of those three. Is that the Okay, so I assume that's number 3 is the Moralist one. Yeah. I'm inclined to go with the Moralist one anyway. I think it's the most thematic for a policeman that is working for them. Like, I think the Moralist cause is actually quite reasonable, aside from the fact that obviously the whole point that they're pushing is there's one guy that's a bit of an arsehole, they're paper pushers, and they make such measures steady progress that you can't really measure it. But then again, that goes against the whole idea that the Moralists did fucking overtake the entire country and put us under a different regime in order to make progress, because the progress was going in the opposite direction, right? So you say they're making measured steady progress. I mean, they're not just doing that. I mean, I mean, here we are, right? So yeah, I'm inclined to go with the Moralist one anyway. I'm happy with that, yeah.
There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Why? Oh, feel the pillow under your cheek. Why?
'Cause only love can break your heart.
Feel the pillow.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go. Do it for the wind.
Open your eyes. Just so ridiculously. Well, I slept in a chair. That's why I'm tired. I should have gone to there's a bed there, Harry.
Good. You're up. Listen, there's something that's been bothering you for a few days now. It's a suspicion, or a feeling really, that things are not quite in hand around here. Every day, things seem to spin more and more wildly out of control. The center isn't holding. And despite your efforts to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting worse.
I thought things were going pretty well. Let's get right to it. What needs to be done?
You've got to find out who bears la responsabilité.
I thought I was assigning responsibility for the murder. What exactly is la responsibility? And then I'll accept it. I'll accept responsibility? What exactly is it?
The most awesome, terrible thing. It is human nature to crave la responsabilité and to deny it. That's why it must be distributed across many different organizations, agencies, offices, and portfolios.
Well, I was assigning it for the murder.
Harry, you're thinking about this too narrowly. La responsabilité isn't concerned with trivial questions like who killed who. It's about the real issues, the human welfare index, the price of staple goods, the transition to real democracy.
All right, give it to me. I'll accept responsibility.
Whoa. This isn't some kind of dictatorship. You can't simply seize la responsabilité for yourself. It must be given by a legitimate authority, like a committee.
Do we really have time for all of this? And who should sit on this committee? Sounds like too much responsibility for me. I don't want it.
Only the most even-keeled minds in Martinez.
Isn't that how... Yeah, that's the Morales way of doing it, right?
Your half-brother,
They
the
have
lieutenant, is a natural place to start.
Wasn't the a committee that elected the lady, right? I forgot her name. The lady in the window, right? The person with the lungs.
Together, you'll be able to discover who has la responsabilité in Rivershaw. And, if
Dolores,
necessary,
yes.
you'll have
Thank
the
you.
wisdom and expertise to assign it among yourselves.
And what happens once we've assigned responsibility? I'm prepared to take on this awesome burden. You know that? That sounds like a drag. And what happens once we've assigned responsibility?
Most likely, your findings will be collected in a report, which will be carefully reviewed by your superiors. Once they've reviewed it,
There might
those
be a
same
moralist
superiors will produce a set of recommendations to be taken up at the next meeting of the Standing Committee. Rest assured, no matter what happens, it will be done through the proper channels.
Well, let's take on the awesome burden.
Good luck. Your report is eagerly anticipated.
I think that's kind of like what police work is to begin with, isn't it? Like, am I going crazy?
An old mirror hangs on the wall.
Thought maybe it would give me a different prompt now that I got no facial hair. Good morning. Why are we in here?
Yes?
I shaved!
Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps,
What is it? You can tell me, Kim. I know. Stunning. I knew I shouldn't shave. I knew it. I still did. What an idiot.
No, it's okay, I guess. I may have preferred the mutton chops. They sort of seem to cover the... Either way, good on you. You were saying?
We need to talk about responsibility.
I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get to this very subject.
What do you mean?
If you ask me, it's high time for you to put the bottle away. Sober up, get back to basics. That would be my advice. And I hope we don't even need to discuss the street drugs you've been abusing.
Oh, I'm not giving up drinking. It's what got me where I am today. I can't give up street drugs now. I just got addicted to them. No, I meant like la responsabilité, you know, the kind that gets assigned.
Why are you pronouncing it like that gentleman from the Institute of Price Stability? You know what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for?
For the murder? For my disaster of a life? For this whole situation? Do I want to commit to this? I feel like this is out of character. For the murder. For my disaster of a life? For my disaster of a life.
But isn't that your job?
No, it's way more nuanced than that. There's like this whole historical and socio-economic dimension to it.
Ah, now I understand.
The lieutenant nods his head gravely.
Next, I suppose you're going to tell me you need to form a committee to assign this responsibility.
How did you know?
Simple. Because moral intern types love to form committees. In any event, I am just a humble law official. I may work under the moral intern's umbrella, but I'm certainly not qualified to serve on any committee. You know who might be, though? That Mr. Villedroit, the gentleman you met in the young man's apartment. If I were trying to get in touch with the coalition, I would start by seeking him out. But first, you might need to speak with his young companion. Now, was there anything else?
Okay, off we go. Lovely stuff. Lady, you have a bullet.
Our tenant, the police.
Wait, one sec. I don't want to talk to you just yet. I want to put on my multi-tool, and then I want to talk to you.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
No, why was there a bullet under the floorboards of your shack?
Damn that girl.
She murmurs softly.
A bullet?
The lieutenant turns to you and gives you a little nod, then turns to the washerwoman.
You didn't put it there, did you? She did.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant, and not a stupid one either.
You rent the room to her?
Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl.
Having a bullet that doesn't fit the gun is actually good evidence in any way, right? That's implying that she has another gun. I'd say gives less evidence to it. I mean, it's neutral, but still.
As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. We welcome all kinds of people here.
When was this?
She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into? That girl.
If I have 20 guns and I'm innocent of all crime, yeah, as long as the bullet in that gun wasn't included in the crime, then you're innocent, right?
That's for the police to find out. Right then, please answer each question to the best of your ability. I'm sure we have a few.
You said she left on Monday. Is the room exactly as she left it? What's she like, Ruby? I want to know what she'd like.
She's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that about her.
Lazy cat? Don't call Peggy lazy. MK. You've been a bad person. Fucker blocks the doorway. That's mean. Cat likes to lay on the floor. Yeah, Peggy's just chilling. You okay, girl? You gonna come in? Are you just gonna look at me? Just gonna look at me like you're upset with me? Okay.
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time. Kept to herself.
What do you mean?
She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room.
So the other lady must be lying too, right, if she's always around here and she's out publicly fishing. What do you think she left the bullet there?
How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun.
You could ask her about your hunch, that it was a desperate measure. See if she thinks Ruby fits the bill.
I have a possible explanation in my mind.
Aye. Do tell.
It's an exit plan.
Exit from what?
This!
The lieutenant stops writing for a moment. He looks at you, then at the old woman.
No, she's a fighter.
Really fobbed that off. Does she have any technical equipment with her, like radio stuff?
Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape milieux she'd made.
She brushes her forehead with the back of her hand. Water drips to the ground.
Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff. Even fixed the heater in the shack. You should be thankful for that.
Say she left on Monday?
Yes, early with the dogs. Around 8 o'clock, I think.
She stole the dogs? Is the room exactly as she left it?
I cleaned it, like I always do.
Yeah, having Peggy on her own, Peggy doesn't know about socialization, so essentially she will bite and claw, to the point where another cat would just tell her to piss off by hitting her, but we don't do that, so she just keeps going.
No,
Okay, where did she go?
I don't know. Further up the coast. She tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots, heading up north.
It's a peninsula. She might be trapped.
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived.
I mean, it's like 100 square meters. Probably quite easy to find her in it.
I wouldn't worry about that, man. We are persistent.
But that place is huge. The needle in a haystack. Man, I was really hoping she'd be hiding in this village. Are you sure she didn't go somewhere more pleasant and less wet? That's probably a good question.
Yes, it's going to be too much work for you to find her. Better for you to stay here, get a nice cozy fire going in the heater.
The failed electric mural. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
Can you wash the jacket?
I can wash it for you, but it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
No, I'm gonna go do other stuff while you wash it. What?
Hell yeah.
I could use a breather before another rainy day begins.
What? I gotta wait? No! I'm not gonna stand here while you wash it.
Patience obviously isn't your strong suit.
Time is money, friend.
What more do you want to... Yes, let's have one... She's a good girl. Whatever she's got
Please go easy on her.
mixed
Sorry,
up in.
I skipped it. She really means it. It's an honest plea. Jackson, time is money, friend. Time is money, friend. I love you can see where the, oh no, it's just a shadow. I thought it was like where the tiles of the floor connected. So impatient. I've been the most patient person ever playing this game.
Slow to let go of Rivershore. Flex some more wet snow from above.
Look around you.
The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff.
Paler?
And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring.
How does it feel?
You're warm in your hat and your coat. Like a well-equipped explorer, you comfortably survey the white landscape.
It's not half an hour in real time? Yeah, it's half an hour in game time, even more important. I wait half an hour in real time, not game time. What's in the west, east, south, north? Where's Ruby? What's below me? What's in the west?
More winding coastlines lined with abandoned buildings. Crumbling piers, salt water lapping at their dark piles. Grey and red forgotten city blocks. What remains of the pre-revolutionary effort to gentrify the coast.
And beyond that?
The waters turn black. Coal City in the shadow of San Martin. A boom town. Back when coal extracted from countless shafts near the city was needed to power Revachol. No more. The coal was supplanted by petroleum from the ocean floor and hydropower from the Esperance. Everything crumbled. These days, only the weakest remain in Coal City. Their hopes of getting rich linger in the defunct shafts under their feet.
I genuinely, when Shiver starts speaking, I just want to close my eyes and get immersed. What's that?
Below the old mines, L'Océan Municipal, Revachol's underground cemetery. Le Petit Rat braved the underground passageways, trying to get to Le Royaume.
Le Royaume?
Where the Philippian kings were interred, with their doctors and their admirals. Mausoleums, burial chambers, leaf gold still remains on the double door of the morning.
They're buried underground in the mines?
Children under 14, they go
below
underground
the old
looking
mines.
for artifacts to sell to foreign museums. And for fabled relics. Their parents let them. They go deeper.
Deeper.
After rubies, melchiorite, lapis lazuli, plundered from Safle and Seol during the time of the suzerain. In the burial chambers of the kings, Grand Old Philip, Guillaume II, and even in the mausoleum of Philip the Opulent. 2 kilometers underground, in a winding shaft along whose walls mirrors have been placed, so that daylight may eternally fall upon the richest of all the kings.
I just want to say, Shivers, extra point, great investment.
The mausoleum contains untold quantities of gold, and that special, purest of the pure magenta cocaine, favored by Revacholian royalty.
A winding shaft along whose wall mirrors have been placed so the daylight may eternally fall upon the riches of all the kings. What a sentence.
Did someone say untold quantities of cocaine? Drop everything immediately and go looking for this hoard.
Deeper.
After rubies, melchiorite, lapis lazuli, plundered from Safle and Seol during the 2 kilometer. The mausoleum. Did someone say untold quantities of coke? Few petits return from the shafts. Even fewer find what they're looking for. A small child steps out of the black tunnel with silver trinkets in her pockets. All around her, white snow on the extinguished coke furnaces and on the weather-worn shacks where fathers beat their sons after drinking. The snow melts on your fingers, turning to water.
Crazy. I'm just so excited to get through all these. What's in the north?
The abandoned church, its walls covered with hoarfrost now. One of Lisette's sœurs. The other 6 sisters were destroyed during the revolution.
And further north? Oh, so it's one of 7 septs. Interesting.
A serpentine strip of land weaving its way into the Martinez Inlet. Unfortunates on the run from the law, from themselves, sometimes hide out on nearby islets. Little dots in the ocean that are occasionally submerged when the tide is high and the weather foul.
And on the islets?
The remains of a camp on a jagged piece of rock, a tent, old dishes and cutlery, long since abandoned. A hermit crab scuttles among the debris, looking for a new shell. Further out, the lights burn bright on Resurrection, way beyond Martinez, a popular spa destination for ample-bodied Ozon kids with equally ample pockets.
And on the other side of the inlet?
Then there's Ozon, but the snow falls too thick. You cannot see that far.
Before that, before the curtains are drawn.
The Bay of Revachol, vastness, great depth, over 1,200 meters at its deepest. Water, air brinier than here. It is crisscrossed by huge cargo ships bearing company logos. Wild pines, Zam, Morian, and at the farthest reaches of the Bay of Revachol, the shadow of the coalition warship Archer, on perpetual patrol duty, ready to unleash artillery fire if you were to rise up against the market. You shudder.
You rise up against the market. Wow. Okay, what's in the east?
The canal you crossed to get here and beyond it. Martinez proper, the district the police forgot to police. There is laughter, lights, attempts at entrepreneurial activity, cynicism. Someone is scraping snow off their windshield at the roundabout, in the midst of which a statue of Philip III serves as a destination for grade school field trips and a fine perch for winter birds.
And further?
A fenced-off yard. There's a truck belonging to a logistics company parked next to the gate. Bright light from a building behind the fence reflects off its hood. Clean white light coming from the windows of a clean cube-shaped office building hidden amidst ruins. A secret.
Let me just try the other one now.
The connect, some like all monuments, it's also a warning. 6-story ruins on the south side of the roundabout cast a long shadow over the profligate king.
Cool.
A fenced, clean white light coming from the windows of a clean,
Could have a nice new clean
office
jacket, but
building
I'd have to wait for
hidden amidst
30 minutes.
ruins.
That would take 30 minutes. Is it worth cleaning the jacket? Well, you say it's worth cleaning. What's in the south?
The raised motorway, 881, separating Martinez from Jamrock. Vehicles whoosh past one another day and night, while those who reside in the labyrinthine alleyways beneath the motorway attempt to carry on with their lives in the snow and the slush. And south of the 881 is the Pox.
The Pox
Was once a park, a place for reflection and recuperation for the patients of the old military hospital. In the 20s, it was used as a quarantine center during a measles outbreak that killed many children. Most everyone has avoided the hospital and surrounding park ever since. The Pox is completely wild now. Evergreen thickets covered in snow and industrial dust. Feral dogs and even wolves roaming in packs. The police try to keep the deepest corners cordoned off.
It's so interesting, this like style of storytelling to me, because I can't think of any other medium that is able to do slow roll world building in this way, right? Like books obviously do quite a lot of world building, but they like the world building is it seems to be like purposely like spread out in order to like make people just more, I don't know, in order to just like make the book more interesting and have more flow. But in this, it's just like it's a constant drip feed of cool world building for so long. You can't choose which parts to engage with in a book either. Yeah, 100%. Like this is so good, like so interesting to me. I love this so much. If you front load all the world building, people get tired of it really fast. Yeah, and in this, because you can take it at your own pace and because you can choose not to do it or you can not engage with it on your own, it feels like you're always doing it at your own whim. And that makes it feel so nice to do. I can't think of a different medium where this style of game, this style of slow rolling, even the amnesia, right? The amnesia, what is it? Storytelling, kind of like concept. It's just, I can't think of it ever working in a different medium. Need movie makers to understand this so they stop trying to polygon create video game feelings and just start lore expanding. Yeah, 100%. Like this game wouldn't work as a movie in the same way that movies wouldn't work as games, right? They're a different medium, and like this is so cool in my mind. And yeah, sure, like there's other D&D type games that have this style of thing, but I really do think in terms of world building, this is the most cool world I've seen and the best way of bringing on the world building that I've seen, right?
Heavy drug users do slip through and hole up in the old military hospital, hoping to find something to get high on among the hastily abandoned supplies, or just to overdose in peace.
Further south.
A line of motor garages with armored carapaces hunched in the cold. A mechanic is hard at work, patching up bullet holes in the side of a Capri 40. These are the garages of Precinct 41. Snow settles on the roof of the repurposed silk mill. It serves as your station. Shivering RCM personnel hurry in and out of the main entrance. Around you, the snow continues to fall. To the west, the ocean swells.
No, it's home. I want more.
The stairs descend to central Jamrock. A man named Cooklove has a snow-covered stall there in the market across the bridge. He sells kebab infested with fly larvae to your colleagues who believe eating it will make them immune to food poisoning.
Just the idea that, like, for some reason, some ungodly reason, right? We now know that Precinct 41 is a repurposed silk mill. That is crazy in terms of world building. That's so cool and so evocative and so interesting. It's just so cool. So cool, man.
Snow falls on the utility district, the library, the florist, the Sarah Mauritian restaurant that offers homemade wine, and also on the brothels and drug dens, and the chop shops of the Zemyaki. All of this built around a lake that formed in a meteorite strike. At the center of this lake, there is a little ship. There are lights at the bottom of its hull. They are lights directed toward the seafloor, looking for something, like whiskers.
For what?
A chill comes over you, crawling down your back. The sand under your feet is wet. Somewhere
you
in
bastard.
the south, tarpaulin flap in the wind.
Just the way it introduces questions like that is so cool, man. Hey, Lewis. Hey, thank you for remembering I exist. How's Beth? Yeah, she's fine. She's working at the moment. Peggy's just down there. And Beth's, I think she's on like a 10-8 today. So she's working all day. She's fine. Yeah, she's doing really well. How have you been? You been living well? Genuinely nice to see you. What's below me?
Layer upon layer of sand, poisoned with industrial runoff. The storm drainage, hidden bunkers. Rats scuttle.
Bit warm today. I think everyone's... That does tend to be the conversation of the time, doesn't it? Tell me the secrets of the sands, wind.
Someone stuffed a big old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep you warm. You would probably never happen across it, but who knows?
Can I get it? Where's Ruby?
Near, snow falls into dark water. She prays, though she doesn't believe. There is a hum in the air.
17 where you are? Bloody
That's
hell.
all.
Let's play the daily game of map of UK. Let's hunt let's hunt let's hunt for where Bob lives. Where does Bob live? Right, let's go. Met office weather, let's go. Except why not? Alright, so 17 degrees. Right, we're looking for temperature. Ooh, so right. So it's pretty clear that he doesn't live somewhere down here, which means he's a northerner, right? He's living in this area, isn't he? I doubt he's living in Belfast, so he's probably York Hull, Leeds Preston, this kind of an area. Do you think Bob's a Lancaster youth? Or he could be in Cromer down here. Welcome to the new game show, Doxing Bob. Stop your feet for warmth, brushing off the snow.
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up.
I love shivers. I don't even know if the shivers were going to turn up regardless of me upgrading it or not, or if it was just like a day-gated thing. I know they can be time-gated. Not the coast. Bob lives in Birmingham, confirmed. Birmingham? He lives in Birmingham. I live within Kent. We're gonna find you. We're gonna hurt you.
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
A blonde man stands next to his son, pointing to the weather-worn ruins. He sees you approaching and smiles. Trant Helston.
You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Trant Helston. You must be Kim Kitsuragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Nice to meet you.
Hold on, hypertext?
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
He's just making up fancy words.
He's lying.
This doesn't mean anything.
Wait, what was that about the windows before?
Oh yes, so Mikhail. They had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
You and Kim know each other?
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
He rests his hands on the boy's shoulder. The child stays hidden behind the hem of his father's coat, clutching to his worm-themed colouring book.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it?
Somewhere
It's
affected by the
programming
weather?
language used in Grad.
So cool.
Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into worms lately.
So is the weather generated, or is it just...
But I assume you're not
Should
here
get no
for giant
rain.
worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in 08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
I've been to the Normandy landing beaches, by the way. I don't know if I said that on stream before, but it very much reminds me of this, like the being able to see old history. It's crazy.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But why?
As your friend, thank you. They did do good baguettes, so I remember the good baguettes.
Well, get a load of this guy. He really enjoys his trivia. The Orbis programming language was named after its inventor, Victor Orbis, a cybernetician from Grad. They run Vox in the Occidental countries.
You look like someone who has money. Do you have any money? What's so fascinating about an empty old building? Look for a suspect if you see anyone suspicious around.
No, I'm afraid I can't help you with this one, officer. It's just a regular day off for me and Mikhail here.
He pats his son's head.
So you haven't seen anyone around?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day off. We just arrived anyway.
There's something friendly and familiar in how he says that. A day off.
And what's so fascinating about an empty old building?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building.
He raises his hand to his eyes, springtime sun warming his handsome face. All four of you turn to admire the mural before you.
What not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Oh, so they're horribly corrupt and evil since they sell ink cartridges. Look at the building looming over you.
It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
Don't think I've ever heard of this Feld Electrical.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains. They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era.
Oh, Lewis, Spylo's joining us on the 8th for Pugs. So if you want to come on Tuesday, Spylo's going to join us.
Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve. Or should I say, they were developing an ace up their sleeve. I'm mixing my metaphors here.
What was the ace?
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer.
A tape computer?
An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution. Revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bring them to the average consumer. Which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rehm, ICN and ZAM, haven't achieved yet.
So this is kind of like where technology was advancing and it just got stopped.
Indeed. What?
The revolution!
Mikael Hallström. The boy wipes his nose on his sleeve.
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes. Possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins.
He pauses, pointing to the other building, then continues.
All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
Describing the UI interfaces? What do you mean the UI interface? So you're saying that Feld Electrical built this boardwalk?
Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
Am I right, lads?
A pleasure wheel?
Yeah. Here's the self-control to listen to all the dialogue and not reflexively skip past all of it out of impatience. In fact, I'm purposely not reading the text because it allows me to just, like, relax and enjoy it, right?
Perhaps reminded of a childhood memory. It's clear he would prefer there were a big wheel lighting up the coast.
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinaise was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in cybernetics. But history had other plans.
What happened to the engineers, the company people?
Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here. Now, if you were to ask about tape
He's like, please ask about my interest. I like toy train sets. Please ask me about my Warhammer. And I'm like, okay, what did they do with the advanced tape computers?
They used them for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases. The most notorious example being Le Décret de Mars. What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02.
Interesting.
A short-lived legislative foundation for a short-lived utopia.
So that was them saying, well, we've made a commune, deal with it.
It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to Revachol on her political concept album, Bon Baiser dans ce Lind. You should read it. Every local library in Revachol stocks a copy of the decree.
That's actually really interesting. No, it shouldn't be, but it is.
I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
Worms?
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book, already forgetting about this part of the discussion.
How do the tape computers work? Did they work like a radio computer?
Actually, no one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But word has it, they were very elegant, exquisite, alien-looking turn-of-the-century hardware.
He raises his finger, remembering something.
Buckle up.
10 years ago, I did a little freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Wompty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredefort.
The what?
It raised
Sorry?
the same questions, and we had lengthy discussions with Paul Ockerman, who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins Keith and Guy Jews joined the team, trying to...
The what center? The fucking Wompty Dumpty Dum Center.
Wait, did he just say Wompty Dumpty Dum Center? He did it. He said Wompty Dumpty Dum Center, like it's the most natural thing in the world. What the hell is a Wompty Dumpty Dum Center? And who the hell are Keith and Guy Juiced?
What are you talking about?
The Wompty Dumpty Dum Center
What are you talking
for
about?
Contemporary Arts. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ockerman, chose to...
There it is again, those words. Oh, God. You're making this up. Turn to the lieutenant. Kim, he's making this up.
In fact, I'm not. The Wompty Dumpty Dum Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort and are ever in the market for an exhibition space / contemporary art research center. But perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying, the device itself was very elegant, fragile even. One could write directly on the tape using a special chemical solution. The machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations, and project output onto a white screen. It was a beautiful, delicate thing.
Made of black film and folding tape structures.
The RCM should get some of those.
Even one would be very useful. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionaries setting fire to the precious device. But so they did. The failed playback experiment vanished into the fires of '07.
Wait, the failed playback experiment?
Yes, the official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the failed playback experience, but those are incorrect. Who knows? Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands. Either way, they're all gone now. All 3 versions of the prototype. Nothing but debris and ashes remain inside that building.
Takes a step back. The boardwalk creaks mournfully in the wind. Yeah, I think I will internalize that one before these game. I guess I'll... Advanced Race Theory is fast, man. That's really fast. Or maybe Wasteland just takes a long time. Do I want Advanced Race Theory on? -1 suggestion. It's Wednesday evening and something heinously exciting is underway. People have gathered beneath the billowing roof of an oddly shaped trophy building, sipping wine and exchanging opinions. 29-year-old Wonder Twins, Guy and Keith Juiced, are the stars of the show, and their bomber jackets and white sneakers, head curators of this art exhibition. It's a dumpty-domdest event of the year, and all the kids have RSVP'd. Where are you, if you're not there? Date of birth generator? Oh yeah. That does nothing. -1 difficulties, all physique passives? I guess that's good, right? Because that's technically a +1 to everything, right? Makes pink checks easier. Yeah, that's kind of a +1 to everything, so I mean it's +1 to like all of this. So technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically a +6, but only on the checks, right? So it's pretty good. I don't care about the learning cap. Honestly, the learning caps don't... I haven't run up against any learning caps. Like, look at this. Like, I can't upgrade Half-Light. Oh, no. Oh, dear. But then again, I do have 4 points floating around, right? Only passives? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. It doesn't actually help you on any active checks. Just helps you on the passives. Anyway, Wompty-Dumpty-Dum Center.
But of course. What else?
Do you have any money?
Sure. What's on your... But of course.
Done.
No, thanks to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
Cool.